needs a man. Now, theologically, that's not right. Why is that? Because God is omnipotent. He doesn't need anybody. All powerful. God can do anything. We were taught when we were little children. What were we taught? God doesn't need you, He just created you out of His gracious heart. But remember, He doesn't need you. He can live without you. He can do anything without you. Just be grateful that He created you, And we small fellows, we listen, okay, God doesn't need us, but He created us anyway, like little pets sometimes we thought, But if you look at the Bible carefully, one of the truths that can jump out of it is God needs a person. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. For one reason or the other, God has decided, if I am to act in a particular place in the world, I am going to work with other people. So if there are no people willing to work with God, what will happen? What will happen? Most often, nothing will happen. That's why in the hardened cities of the world, God seems to be absent. Why is God seems to be absent? Because God says, I would really like to be here, I really like to be involved with you, But I need a person. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. How do you know what I'm saying is true? Let me show you. Let me show you. There is something called salvation history. What do you mean by salvation histories? The time that God enters into human history to save people, This began 2,000, 3,000 years before Jesus. How did that happen? God came to meet a man called Abraham. Isn't it amazing? Abraham, he didn't have any clue about who God is. He didn't know He existed. It looks like it. Abraham was, how old he was when God came to meet him? Can anyone tell me how old was he? Yes, no, he was 75, When he had a child, he was 100, but he was 75. And 75 is what age? What age is that? Retirement age, isn't it? It's retirement age, It's a time that we end the story, isn't it? We are going into shutdown. We are shutting down the systems, isn't it? We are going into the shutdown, The processor is being shut down. 75. And God comes in, visits Abraham, and He tells Abraham, look, I want to give a blessing to the world. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So Abraham could have asked, Lord, why do you need me? Why can't you give the blessing yourself? But Abraham didn't ask that, Abraham started a conversation with God. And look at this beautiful conversation. I want you to look at it tonight. Genesis chapter 12, verse 1. It will come on the screen here, and then I'm going to say it, you're going to repeat it. The Lord had said to Abraham, leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. Immediately, God visits Abraham and tells him, leave your country, leave your people and your father's house, and go to the land I will show you. And look at the next verse. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. Now, can you see? God said, I'll bless you, and I will bless the world through you. Now say, Abraham said, thank you very much, Lord. I'm so grateful you are going to do it. And then he turned around in his bed and went to sleep. Would he have had the blessing from God? Would he have had the blessing? No. He had to do something. God needs a person. Are you following what I'm saying? Abraham, what did he have to do? He had to go. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Look at the next verse. You can see it there. I will bless those who bless you. And whoever curses you, I will curse. So God said, I'm going to get on your case, From now on, everyone who deals with you is dealing with me, and whoever is trying to, create a problem for you has to fight with me, And that's a tremendous blessing, And then he says, and all the peoples on earth, you can repeat that, will be blessed through you. So what was God's plan? What was God's plan? His plan was to bless the whole world. But to bless the whole world, God came and said, look, I need you, 75-year-old man. I want your response to bless the world. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Are you following what I'm saying? Can you see? I didn't make this up. It's all in the Bible, This is a thing that people don't realize. And look at the next verse. It's beautifully said. So Abraham left as the Lord had told him. What is that? He gave a response. Now, let's put this together. God says, I want to bless the whole world, number one. Number two, he says, to bless the whole world, he tells Abraham, I want you to go so that I can make you a blessing. Abraham agrees. And then what does he do? Number three, Abraham goes. When he goes to the world, you know what happens? The world is blessed by God. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Now I'm asking you the opposite. What if Abraham didn't go? What would have happened? Would the blessing have come? No. Can you see the problem now? Now you'll understand. God is in search of a person in every generation.